Miriam had spent most of her life working as a maid in the luxurious penthouse of Dutch millionaire businessman Willem van Doren. Every morning, she quietly cleaned the marble floors, while the city gleamed outside the floor-to-ceiling windows. But what no one in that penthouse knew was that Miriam's daughter, Amina, was a certified genius fluent in multiple languages, top of her class, and capable of solving complex equations that left even her teachers speechless. Amina often visited her mother after school, waiting in the servant quarters while Miriam worked, her textbooks always open on her lap. One afternoon, Willem was preparing for an important international video call with a Dutch logistics firm. Everything had to be perfect. He had been bragging for weeks about this deal, and he wanted no mistakes. But minutes before the meeting, chaos erupted. His Dutch translator had cancelled last minute due to illness. Willem panicked. He couldn't speak Dutch fluently, and without a translator, he risked losing a multi-million-dollar contract. He stormed out of his office shouting orders, demanding solutions. Miriam froze, clutching a cleaning cloth. She knew she couldn't help. But Amina, who had been reviewing her homework nearby, gently stepped forward. "Sir, I speak Dutch," she said softly. Willem turned, confused and slightly irritated. "You, young lady, this is a high-level business meeting, not a school assignment." Amina didn't flinch. She repeated her offer in flawless Dutch. The sound of her confident pronunciation silenced the entire room. Willem's eyes widened. With no other choice, he let her join the call. The moment the meeting began, Amina transformed. She translated effortlessly, catching nuances, financial terms, and regional expressions that even trained professionals often struggled with. At one point, she even corrected a minor calculation error made by one of the Dutch executives politely, fluently, and with impeccable logic. When the call ended, Willem sat back in stunned silence. Not only had the contract been secured, but the Dutch partners were thoroughly impressed, asking who the young linguistic genius was. Slowly, Willem turned to Miriam, who looked like she might faint. Then he looked at Amina. "Young lady," he said, "I think you're sitting in the wrong part of this penthouse." He offered her a full educational sponsorship, an internship, and a future role in his company on the spot. Miriam burst into tears, covering her mouth as Amina hugged her tightly. In that shining penthouse, the hierarchy shifted. The millionaire didn't choose the genius. The genius revealed herself.